I'm glad you said that, because people who got loose screws are my favorite people in the world. And I'm gonna tell you why. In America, you're a vandal, you're a savage, you're less than anything. But to the people who live life, you're a genius, you're a scholar. And if you went to the school and put the energy that they try to paint the picture of you in, and if you took it to their world, not only would you excel in that world, you excelling in being yourself already. That's called branding. That's why the first thing I asked you was, who was Joby Lyfe? Because to the average Donald Trump American, we're nothing. But to the people who live on this level and understand the hearts, the souls, and the characters of men, you a stand-up individual that had to take a loss to gain or win in the end. Am I correct?
Right.
So I ask you this. Breaking the norm, defining society, breaking the laws of society, yet to write your own story. What is the title of your book? And who's gonna read it?
I mean, the title of my book?
Sure. Everybody has a story. You have a legacy. Let's talk about it.
Title of my book. That was a good one. Nobody never asked me nothing like that. But if you wanna not even try and be extra or none of that, but pay, period. Like, I ain't never really had a childhood because I had to grow up fast with my brothers and sisters, you get what I'm saying? I kept them away from a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? So from like 9 up, I've been a man, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was a lot of pain in there, like I said, like not being able to enjoy being able, alright, for example, if I went to a party at 16, 15, I had to take my brother and sister with me, you know what I'm saying? So it was not like I can just go and just live my life. Like, my little brother was 5 years old at the high school and I'm out there fighting with niggas and my little brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it wasn't like, you know, I see people have their life. Like, I ain't go to the prom, you know what I mean? Like, I was out there thugging with my goons at prom showcase, like, trying to bust a move, like, and everything, you know, made me who I am today. Like, I don't regret anything, because if I did, that mean I didn't do it out of my heart. You feel me? Like, I did that for my loved ones. I'll never change that, but regret not having a childhood, yeah, so that's pain. Like, losing friends at young ages, like high school, middle school, to bullshit and gun violence, that's pain. Like, to actually losing children, to losing family members. So yeah, my story would be called pain.
Pain is, once again, the beginning of the formation of a man's identity. Men are challenged on how they love, how they fight, their morals, and if they lie. So loyalty goes into your brand as well. We're not even talking about the stuff that you're wearing yet. We're just talking about the man right now. The most painful thing a man has to go through in life is not the loss of a person, it's to stand on his morals. Am I correct?
Right.
And I mean, God bless your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to have that interview, and unfortunately she had to go to the essence. But in the essence is where you find strength. Being connected to her at all times and the morals that you stand up upon. What is the one lesson that you want to teach somebody who's learning how to be true to themselves and true to the game that they're trying to live in?
Just always be a solid, stand up dude. Like, you know, my group, and they ain't never always started with who is all in it now. So, you know, if you were part of this movement now, just know you was a loyal dude in my eyes, and I'm a loyal dude. So for me to be able to feel like you're a loyal dude, and that's what's up. If I still, you know, function with you on a daily basis till today from when it started, cause you know a lot of BS and a lot of shade was done, and I just want to let it be known that I know. You feel me? Like, that's one thing about Joby Lyfe. Everybody know I don't bite my tongue. So if you said something about me, just know I heard it, and it's cool. It is what it is. I ain't gonna fuck my shit up though. but I'm a loyal dude. Everybody know that.
And like I said, once again, identity. So tell me about the Fly Guy Gang. Tell me what that's about, because that brand you wearing proudly right now on your head and on your chest.
Alright, well, like I said, I was in 6A, 7A. I was in 6A, 18 in the corner, and I was by myself. I ain't had no bunkie for a while, but I had a lot of commissary. I had headphones, I had hella food. So all I did was sit on there, and the motherfuckers in there, they fuck with me to the point where they would do, I don't know if you're familiar with the term, jerk rap. Okay, so that means when you go out for recreation, you get a certain amount of time. If they're jerking your rec, that means they're taking some of your time, all of your time, or whatever the case may be. So they love to jerk my rec. They love to have me sitting in my cell during my recreation time. That made their day. So what I would do is I would sit there every day with my headphones and rock back and forth and eat hella food. So that's what I did or whatever. And, you know, it was a song, and for some reason I just always like fly guy, da da da. And I mean, and after that I was like, alright, well, fly guy, FWG. I'm about to make this shit something. So I came down to the table and it was me, Do Dirt, YSL, and on White Dove, Free White Dove. We all sitting there at our table. That was who I ate with every day. And they gave White Dove 10 years. And everybody else came on. But anyway, I'm like, yo, I'm about to start this shit called FWG, Fly Guy Gang. And YSL was like, yo, that shit hard. He's like, that shit hard. I'm like, I'm gonna try to throw up a little something, you feel me? Like the emblem itself, shout out to Brother Choice, you feel me? That's a Muslim brother. He had me come up with the logo, him and his peoples, but like I never really just knew. I just knew that that was gonna be it, FWG, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Green Hooligans, that was the original, that was the stamp. So it was like a Bird Gang, Dipset type of thing, like, you know what I mean? Like, we just gonna branch off. We still under the same umbrella, but you know what I mean? I'm about to start a new movement. It's gonna be crazy. And originally, you know, like I said, I wanted it to be like on some crazy, you know what I mean? But you know, a lot of people ain't as solid as they say, so I had to go through the bushes and the snakes and the weeds, and now I got a team that I'm trying to mold into something. Like it's there. They just need the molding. You feel me? I guess that's where you going back into the general thing. And you know, like I'm on their ass. Just know that.
So I have to ask you, whenever you're ahead of a movement, you have to keep your soldiers in line. But you also have to put your hands to the dirt to let them know you know what the hell you're talking about. You're just not talking.
Oh shit, man! I already know where you're going with that. Listen, bro. You know, anybody that goes from the team to my manager, they know I ain't holding my tongue, bro. I ain't feeling some shit. I'm gonna tell you. If niggas did some bullshit, I'm gonna tell you. That's the thing about me. Everybody loves me. I'm uncut, baby, like raw line. Like a raw line. Now I don't give a fuck. So, you know, they know that it's certain things that I expect them of this year, and it's gonna be done. If it's not, then you gonna see change. Trust me.
Well, the reason I brought that up in context was that a crew has to be the extension of its leader. Like when you think about Wu-Tang, the RZA, I guess, would be considered the leader of Wu-Tang. So everybody had.
I would have said Ghostface.
Nah, I beg to differ. And the reason why is because while he was one of the original 4 members after the family, it took the vision to be painted for him to join the clan, not the movement. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the person who put the idea together structured it in a place, in a way where the team collectively got to eat, and then branched off the plan for the individual to eat as well.
So can I ask you a question though?
Sure.
I was also, in my mind, I thought that Jizza was the one that started it all.
No.
RZA.
No, RZA did everything.
Nah, I swear I thought it was Jizza.
RZA had the deal first. RZA had his deal. Both flopped. Both went back into doing what they were doing. One went into education and God body. Yeah, Jizza went back into the studying 5% God bodiness, and RZA came up with the plan to bring people together. Going back to you have a plan and you brought people together. What do you want your team to have that is the reflection of you, so they know that they represent you whenever they're on the stage, they perform, or they're promoting the brand?
Well, anybody on the squad know they gotta bring the energy. They gotta bring the same. I don't know what word I want to use, but I don't want to say equity.
Why not? Equity is the word.
Yeah, but that ain't the Joe B word. But yeah, man, they gotta bring the energy. They gotta bring that rage, the struggle, everything that that manifests me. Like, you know what I mean? Just represent what you wanna tell in your story as well, because like, a lot of people, like I said earlier, can vouch for a lot of the stuff that I talk about, because it's real. So, don't be out here talking about, oh, I'll do this, and we know that you're not even
Facts. And to end this part of the interview off, before we get into the best part of the interview, I want to ask you this. Did music save your life, or did you prolong the life of music?
I mean, I would definitely say music played a part in my life, but saying as far as saved my life, nah. What saved my life was me having a daughter at a young age and having a strong grandmother and a mother that, kept a somewhat of a hold on me, because I can't say they had a complete hold, because obviously I joined the gang at a young age and all that other dumb shit, but just having structure somewhat to keep me somewhat stable. And like I said, if it wasn't for my daughter, definitely I'd probably just been out here wild. So that's what saved my life, my family. And music played a majority, big factor in that, because that was my outlet of speaking what I was going through in my life.